let's just finish this. Let's finish this Dreamfall Chapters finale on the one and only Doofy channel. Oofy. Host. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Wham, bam, wham, bam. Okay. Open up Dreamfall Chapters. Oh, if good, please. Oh, hey, Manson. Oh, hey. Oh my god. Oh, yo, Kayleen. Oh, there ain't no sound commands here. Hello, Wild Blue. You're not the first one here, Wild Blue. Oops. Oh, my frick. Stinkers. How you doing, Kayleen? Long time no see. Kinda. Whew. Time to finish this game. I'm excited to see how it ends. And I'm glad it's... No, I'm not. You're dying. Wow. Don't die. Ugh, it's early. Wow, Strikers is here too. Speedsters, yeah. So we're gonna finish this game now. So last time we learned basically a lot of information that could have been told very much so in a better way, but we get what we take what we can get. But interesting though. Also, how you doing, Strikers and Kayleen and Manson and Wild Blue? Strikers has the pineapple pizza. So we've learned a few things, and a little bit of it is a little bit confusing, and a lot of it is not surprising at all. Because we kind of already knew all this stuff that was been revealed. I mean, maybe it's for people who don't know the story, and they're like, oh, but we kind of knew a lot of it. So the interesting parts are here with Saga in this in-between realm. In my opinion, that's probably one of the most interesting parts about this game, is how the game is kind of just like giving you a little bit of this mystery house in between realm with the weird Lady Elvani, but the frig, but she's April incarnate, and it's kind of like a bunch of stuff and I'm just like, oh, that's so weird. What is it? Because we know that this is like a time between, a place between times and in realms. So it's on top of all the other dimensions. And Saga, not only can she shift, she can also... this realm is also kind of a hub of connectivity, connecting all time. Maybe even multiple universes, maybe even multiple outcomes. So Saga has time traveled. Well, maybe she doesn't know everything, but she does say that there's prophecies. So where are these prophecies coming from? And she just time traveled to Keon's almost dead body to save him, but she kind of didn't sound like she knew what she was doing or who he was. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. It's all very interesting. Actually, that's probably the most interesting part of this whole entire game. Like I said, because it's the most unknown, and it's also the most relevant, actually, in my opinion. Like I've said many times, book 1 and book 2 are not only irrelevant, but they're bad and irrelevant and a waste of time. And that this only compounds by the fact that here in book 5, it's just like, who the frig cares what happened in book 1 and book 2? Like, it pretty much doesn't. Let me save you so we can bone and I can be Lady Albani. Something happens there, I know, right, Blue? We don't know. How does this happen? And that's what I want to know. Mostly, I want to know that. And I also want to know, we also figured out, or found out, that Brian Westhouse is behind this whole shenanigans in Arcadia. Not only that, on the other side of the coin, Helena Chang, unsurprisingly, is the head of this side of the coin, which are pretty much parallel. I mean, I feel like they're pretty much doing the same thing. And if I'm wrong, but it just sounds like it's the same thing, just one is evil. I don't know if that's evil, though. What if it's not evil? What if it's not a bad thing, what they're doing? Because Helena Chang's like, we're going to restart the world. We're going to restart all of existence. But here's the thing that's not predictable is what is up with Brian Westhouse before he went to Shift for the first time. Now, a little bit more explanation. Ekrem would tell them to go to hell. Lol. We learned that for Brian Westhouse to shift, he traveled to the in-between dreamland, which we already knew. Like, a lot of this we already knew. And when he did that, he unleashed the undreaming. Now, did he? And not only that, it like became a part of Brian Westhouse. And he like captured in Soul Stone. I don't know, that part's kind of confusing. Have you tried turning the world off and on again? Yeah, it's pretty much what Helena Chang wants to do. But it sounds like they want to join the worlds together, but abolish magic at the exact same time. So that's the part that's kind of fishy. So what's the dragon's involvement in all this? Because we have some unanswered things here. First of all, Cortez and his involvement with all of this from all 3 games. We know that Cortez was obviously involved with April Ryan succeeding in protecting the Guardian and instating the Guardian back to save the balance. And we also know that the balance, the balance being broken, where things were fading in and out of both worlds, was also... What was it that we found out last time? What was it? Where magic was flipping into Stark? I forgot. We learned a little bit of something there. But that might also have to do with not only the Guardian, but what also I'm thinking is maybe the Guardian is channeling all the dreams through him, like the dream energies through him. Because that also could be a thing, because the dream energies are blue, and the thing... You think Brian is evil because he liked the white dragon? Or he killed the white dragon? We also thought that McAllister... What is his name? McAllister? The other dragon from the first game. He was evil because he wanted to join the worlds together. And Cortez killed him. Or they killed each other. I don't know. That was completely unanswered still. So who was evil? The Vanguard? Or freaking Cortez and Brian Westhouse? Because Cortez talked to freaking Brian Westhouse. And we think that Cortez is good. He's perpetuating all of this stuff that's happened with the balance. And obviously with Brian Westhouse doing his thing, shifting. I don't know. We'll find out, hopefully, right now. And we are on a path of memories, and we are about to stumble upon April freaking Ryan. Woo! Here it is. There's April Ryan painting. That's cool. All right. Well, we just saw Roper Clax and his involvement in all this. Oh, snap. Ooh, baby. This is cool.
April?
You. I should have guessed you'd be here. Or, it's not actually you. This place is strange. You're probably just an echo. A ghost.
Well, it wasn't a false reality. That was
whole
the thing that was different.
Find her, save her. I found you, but I didn't save you. I didn't save anyone.
You did.
How?
Ooh.
I was trapped. You freed me
She looks different.
You died.
and was reborn.
Reborn? How? You're not telling. Or this echo is incomplete. I know this can't be you. Not
She
really,
looks different.
because you're dead, and this is just...
No, that's not true. It was a projection,
So-
Blue.
What do I do now? I'm supposed to save the dream, but I don't know how.
What have you learned?
I don't know.
April looks way
Westhouse
different.
brought the Undreaming to Arcadia. First, it was inside him, but then he put it into the Soulstone shard. He became the prophet, and he manipulated the Azadi people.
Why did they... She
Freed
kind of looks
Clax
different, no?
Clax. The shard's inside Clax, which means the Undreaming is inside Clax, and that spear can shatter it.
The one that killed the white dragon?
The silver spear of Gorimon? That's what you were supposed to show me, Crow. The key
No,
to destroying the shard and
I guess you missed that
unleashing
part,
the
Blue.
Undreaming.
Hold on, I'll explain
The
it once this is
Undreaming
done.
isn't the real danger here. I mean, yes, it is dangerous, but only because Westhouse is using it, controlling it. We need to unleash the Undreaming.
That sounds a teensy-weensy bit risky.
I know, but this is what has to happen. I don't know why I know. Maybe because Lux knows, and Lux is part of me now.
We find the spear and murder Clax and unleash the Undreaming, all by ourselves?
We can't. We need help. We need
Kian.
Kian. If I can get word to Kian, then there's still hope. But I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here?
Good luck, Zoe.
No, when we were talking to Helena Chang...
Hey,
Hold on.
funny bird. Are you ready to go now?
Aww,
Yeah, I am.
that's sad.
I've missed you, April.
I've missed you too. Come on, Crow. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Oh, that's sad. Bye, Crow. Bye, April. Rest in peace. Okay, Helena Chang said that she was in two places at once. She was in two places at once. She woke up because she joined together her projection. Oh, the longest journey. Helena Chang was explaining this, and this was part that was confusing as well. I wish I could pause. Can I pause? I don't want to hit escape and then skip
I'm
this.
back. Well,
Actually, yeah, okay, I can pause it. No, she was in two places at once. This is what. No, I understand. Helena Chang said that when she was in the lab, she was dreaming a different Zoe in the real world, right? That Zoe was not completely her, but the world around her was real, and the things that she was doing was because she was in two places at once, so she wasn't complete. So the things that happened in book 1 and book 2 were real. It was just that the Zoe that was there was a projection from Zoe who was in the lab. And so Queenie knew this and wanted her to join back with her original self, so that way the projection was no longer there. And so Helena Chang sent the German guy to go check on Zoe to see what was happening and to protect her or something. So that stuff was real. It was the Zoe that was fake. It wasn't the world that was fake. It was the Zoe, because it was a projection from her dream. She was like making stuff happen. And that's basically why she's so important, is because she can literally create stuff because she's part of the dreamer or whatever. So that's what Helena Chang explained to us last time. It was confusing.
Still in the fucking pod. I need to get out of the pod. Okay, so I don't think Helena knows I'm awake. Better keep it that way, or she'll just drug me again.
Alright. Escape the pod.
That panel operates the pod, and it's right there. Only a thin sheet of plastic away. A thin sheet of a very, very strong plastic. Dad! Is he okay? He looks unharmed. Oh, thank God. Mother, dearest.
Ooh.
I can't believe that bitch is my biological
Ooh, she's mad at her. Okay, I don't want to... What else can I look at? Reality distortion.
Looks like reality is wavering, breaking apart. The walls between dream and reality are starting to get thin near that vortex. It's Angana's doing. And mine. Wait, does that mean I can...
Oh!
Yes, I'm on the border between waking and dream. Story time's right here, a thought away, which means I can shape dreams.
Yeah.
I can change reality.
Oh. Right.
It's a tear between reality and dreaming.
Oh.
Dreams. Entangled dreams existing in multiple worlds. Pure energy capable of changing the universe.
Well, that was the deal. Gabrielle.
No, if Helena hears me, she'll drug me again. And then, that's the end of it. Of everything.
Alright, well, let's... Beepity boopity.
Locked. With a code, of course.
Well, let's get into Helena's mind or something.
Come on, Helena. It must be in there somewhere, the code. You must have been thinking about it just there. Got it. 7914.
7914.
Okay, so let's try this. 7914.
Hey!
What? This isn't right. You shouldn't be able to... Hold on, Zoe? Just wait. Let's talk this through. If you don't reconnect with Angana, the wave field will collapse before it's reached the
My
correct
God.
magnitude. Don't you understand? This reality is perfectly entangled with the proto-reality. I need you back inside to make the necessary changes.
Stop.
Oh! Ooh!
Your powers are manifesting an observed reality, independent of the quantum field generated by Angana. That's interesting. That means the world is changing. You're in control. It's working, Zoe. It's working. It's beginning to...
Enough, Helena.
Oh!
Oh, put that thing down, Gabrielle.
I think it's gigantic.
Our contract is void. Watty security is right outside that door, and you've set your insane project in motion. What's stopping me from killing you right now?
Her. You won't kill your little girl's mother in front of...
What's that? What's happening?
I don't know. this never occurred in any
Oh, snap! There's the parallel coming forth at the exact same time.
The cut. It's closing up.
It's temporary. You'll need to have it looked at by a proper medic before the night's over, or you'll bleed to death.
Is this magic?
Who cares? It's safe. Delaying death.
Utana. She did this. Who are you?
Long story. How are you feeling?
Long story.
Better. Good.
Great. We're running a bit short on time, so you'll have to excuse
That was
me.
an awkward turnaround animation. What's she doing?
Very impressive. What school of sorcery is this?
Not magic. Shut up. I'm trying to
She's
focus.
opening it?
Hey,
Hey?
nice outfit.
Thanks. You've opened a portal between Stark and Arcadia.
It's called a shift.
You
That's the shift?
Not really. I usually walk paths that are already open. To be honest, I'm not very good at this.
Oh, that's
I need to stay
interesting.
right here to keep this shift open, so we'll have to skip the handshakes and move on to the main event. Kian, Zoe, Zoe, Kian. I know you guys are supposed to speak. That's why we're all here. So speak. And, make it quick.
We've met before in...
We have. We keep missing each other and...
We do. You
I'm
don't
just...
what?
You first. Zoe.
I know who the Prophet is, and I know how to stop the Undreaming. Or at least, I think I do. It might not work, but it's all we
It's
have.
cool looking
and
though. Graphics are
Roper
awesome.
Clax, he's the key. He has a shard of the Soul Stone inside him, but we need the Silver Spear of Goromon to destroy it, and that's...
Zoe. Slow down. The
Keon is slow,
Undreaming.
Zoe.
a destructive force, capable of unmaking the universe.
Not really into this stuff happening as though it
Prophet's
feels
using
contrived
to
and
destroy
convoluted. Yeah, it
magic
is.
And
Sure.
reunite the worlds.
And this magical spear.
The Silver Spear of Goromon.
It is definitely
Prophet used
forced.
it to kill the Drake kin, charging it with dragon's blood. He needs it to destroy magic and alter the dream. The spear is the only thing that can shatter the shard inside Clax.
Of course. And where do we find the spear?
The Prophet carries it with him. I don't think he lets it out of his sight.
So, find the Prophet, find the spear.
And probably Clax.
Clax was here. I
punched
him, but he got away.
Someone survived being punched by you.
I held back. He called himself an engineer.
No, it doesn't. No,
Prophet's
I
been
agree.
using
It's
Clax.
forced. It's
Like he's
it's
been
not
using
like
your
horrible,
people.
but it definitely
Why
doesn't
does he want to
flow
kill
as
Maybe in his own
as,
twisted head.
even though
Brian
Dreamfall
believes
itself
he's
was a
doing
little
the
bit
universe a favor.
forced. It
You
was
guys
it was a
get
little
along?
bit more of a
I'm not
natural
sure how long I
fit.
can keep this doorway open.
I
We
feel like
need to stop the Prophet Key.
I feel like the only reason why
we
it
stop
feels
him
this
by
way is
destroying the
because
shard
this
of
did
the
not
Soul
this
Stone
doesn't make
Roper
sense
Clax
in
carries
Dreamfall
inside
world.
him.
She didn't have
You're
these
certain
like
this will
powers and
stop
junk.
The undreaming.
I think so. It feels right. Besides, what have we got to lose?
Nothing. Everything. But if we can stop the Prophet by taking his spear and killing a wizard, this is something I can do.
I'm coming with you.
No.
No, you can't. We're not done here.
I'll see the two of you afterwards.
I like how Zoe does
you
not
won't.
care who this person is.
Nothing. I'm Saga.
I'm Zoe, but you know that.
Listen, this may look easy, but it's not. Weight of worlds on my shoulders, the pull of alien gravities, knees buckling, etc. So you need to not distract me.
Okay, sorry. What should I...
We wait. I opened the shift, you spoke to Keon, that's why I was sent here. What comes next? It's not up to me.
How do you know all this?
Because that's how the story goes. And it's been written, and we can't change that. Now shush.
Okay.
We can't change that, but I control all of the universe. That's really cool looking though. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so I feel like it's forced because I'm also not a fan of the whole See, I liked The Longest Journey because it was 3 things: Stark, Arcadia, and then the Guardian's Realm in between, keeping them apart. In Dreamfall, they added the story time and the dreams and all that stuff, and that kind of felt forced to begin with. And then now, right, we have like 5 realms, the dreaming and undreaming, and then Zoe and the first dreamer. It is too much, and it's disconnected, for sure. Yeah. But, hey, Jupu. Yeah. But it's, I don't think it's horrible. It's just, it is too much, though. Oh, here it is. Oh.
Something's happening. The air is shimmering, and
Yeah,
there's a deep hum that's making my bones vibrate.
Significantly lowered how much you liked the game? You liked it more before? Gonna start drinking now. But I agree, it's too disconnected. There should be more stuff about, like, the dragons and, you know, closing, you know, like, if this is the story of how the worlds...
The energies appear to be agitated. They're moving faster.
How the worlds were combined once more. Doesn't sound like how the dragons did it. I don't know. Oh, wait. Do I have to go this way? I can't freaking see where my cursor is supposed to go. Once we started seeing some of the mystery of Saga and Zoe, I was super into it. Now we're starting to find out I really don't like it. Oh, here we are.
Oh, sorcery.
Not really,
No.
but great that you could make it.
Who the hell are you?
Is everyone gonna ask me that question? Who am I kidding? Of course everyone's going to ask me that question. I'm just the woman keeping the doorway open because I was asked to do so and I couldn't really say no. I have no idea who you are, lady, so I'm going to guess you're not that important. But him? He's got a job to do.
Is that Stark?
Oh
Is
my
that
God.
Stark through there?
Is
Yes. It's called a shift.
Hi.
This one's third house.
I always believed the stories about a mirror world. Oh, but this... It's incredible.
Where's Keon? Is he alright?
Always believed the stories. I thought in Arcadia
after
they
the
knew
prophet.
more about Stark than in
Of
Stark
course he
from
did.
Arcadia.
I'm sorry, but Saga, how...
You don't like Adult Saga? I like
I
Adult
don't know. I'm a
Saga.
glorified doorkeeper. Why don't you ask them?
I
Don't
like
look
her
at me.
attitude.
He's the star here.
Hold on, I'll read your
Third house.
messages, Manson. I'm sorry.
Third house, stop staring at that bloody portal.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Tell this one what you're planning.
I was gonna feed the engine a series of, calculations designed to make it, well, to force it to, stop.
You mean crash it?
Crash? Yes, exactly. How did you know? Do you also code spheres?
Oh my god.
I guess you could say that. So you can force the engine to crash?
Yes. I mean, no. I could have. Not anymore. It stopped taking new instructions when it began running the final calculations and...
There's no way to get in.
No, it's a closed system. Once the final set of instructions are running, there's nothing that I mean, I didn't write the core operational code. If I knew more about how that code functions, then maybe...
Do you have schematics? Diagrams?
Diagrams? Of the engine? I don't. But they keep diagrams right here. You know, I could probably find some.
Get them. I happen to know the most brilliant engineer there is, in Stark at least. If anyone can wrap their head around a steampunk calculating engine, it's Wit. Saga, can Fadaus pass through the shift?
No idea. But you made it through without being torn into a billion pieces, so the odds are decent.
Got them. What was that about a billion pieces?
Let's go.
Huh?
Why is this shift different from the longest journey
Friend of
shifts?
Keon's? Not really.
What?
So, this is some sort of magic portal between worlds.
Something like
Okay,
that.
that's another bit of discontinuity.
Well then, KON.
What?
The most advanced engine.
Why
there
did
is
you
yet.
say?
Wait, you're not speaking English. I guess you weren't speaking English. In the
Oh,
first
they're
place,
speaking
but
all tongue.
I still understand you. Do you understand me?
Huh. Koe?
I guess that was expecting too much. Well, we're gonna have to make this as simple and as visual as possible.
How does that make sense?
Mira, put Wit on. No. Shut up. No discussions. Do it now. Please. Wit? Zoe. I need your help, and fast. Hold on, I'm sending you some schematics. I need you to figure out a way to get this system caught in an infinite loop. And for Fadaus, watch. Hey, watch this.
I don't really get that scene. Oh, here we. Oh, why is he now just keeping his mask off? That's kind of
Everything's
silly.
ready. Master, the engine is operating within parameters. The Well of Dreams has been activated. The tower is focusing the current, and the tear is expanding. You need only tap into the well with your scepter, and then you can shape the dreaming to your will.
Good. You'll receive your reward, Clax, I promise.
Master,
At long last, they'll understand when they witness the new world. They'll understand that I was merciful and kind, that I acted in the best interests of all humanity. Sometimes people have to die for the rest of us to live on. And I can go home again. After all these years. Home.
Oh, he's doing it. Oh. Oh, well, there it goes. Alright, hold on. Let me reread Manson's stuff before I completely forget. La 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 la. Not going out this Saturday as an 11 or 12 hour shift on Sunday. Maybe my Swiss week's hangout. Oh, okay, that's cool. Mia's innocent. Alright, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. Okay. Here we go.
Goddess, it feels like
Oh, damn.
reality itself is... Something's happening. The air itself is vibrating.
Alright, well, let's leave. Oh, invisible wall. Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, that's kind of stupid. Literally nobody tried to go out here? Are you kidding me? Seriously? 0 people who tested this? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? You're telling me 0 people who play tested this game went this way. All they had to do was not keep the freaking hitbox over here. All they had to do was put it against the wall. I guess nobody went backwards.
Aren't you dead yet?
Should Tears
Doesn't
seriously
matter.
be a
You're too
freaking
late. We've already
beta
won.
tester?
You'll be properly dead.
Oh shoot! G. Grab the silver spear of Gormon! Pierce Clax with the spear and unleash the undreaming. Oh great, now I get to dodge bullets? What is this? Oh, you stupid ass game developers, I swear to God.
Ha! What did I tell you? Dead. Brainless barbarian. I just need... Where did his body land? The Neanderthal must be dead. Possibly have survived that fall.
Oh my god. Best boss fight ever, 10 out of 10. Dodge slow bullets for 2 seconds. Oh, look, he's all distracted. Ooh, looks cool. Huh! Oh my god. Intense pain.
Give me that. You don't know what you're doing.
Actually, I don't know what I'm doing.
Destroy you. It's channeling the dreams of an entire world. I'm on your side, you idiot. I'm trying to eradicate magic. What are you? Don't!
Guess there's no choice here. I have unleashed the undreaming. Oh, it goes back into him. Was he trying to Was he trying to eradicate magic because he wanted to go home? Well, now the undreaming is in the system. You're angry at this game? Okay, now you're angry at this game? It's kind of funky.
Do you understand me now?
Yes, perfectly. On that side, you're speaking gibberish.
Zoe?
English. It was English. But did
Okay,
you pick
why
up
is
on
this
what
scene
Whit was showing?
necessary?
Zoe, you need to hurry. The shift's starting to contract.
Okay. So did it make sense to you?
The instructions? Yes, yes. It made sense. A special set of instructions fed directly into the engine, designed to mask itself as part of the final programming, but with erroneous calculations. Calculations that will cause the engine to enter an infinite loop and burn itself out.
Virus. We call it a virus.
Like a disease? This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense.
Now, Zoe!
And can you do it?
Well, I don't know if I...
Oh! Fuck. So, can you?
Now that I understand the fundamentals, yes. I'll need to feed a series of manual instructions directly into the engine. It'll take some time, but I
Time
can...
we don't have. Just get started.
Goddess. Alright.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Vermont again.
How do we shut it down?
He's been holding her at gunpoint
We
for
won't
that
show
long.
anything, even if you threaten to shoot me.
Oh my
We're not
god.
shooting any.
Oh! Huh?
Mr. Westhouse. What
Oh
are
my
you...
god, are you freaking dumb, Zoe?
What are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. You betrayed me. You're trying to destroy everything I've...
See, I knew they were working together. I just had a feeling that the dragons were working together to close the...
You were a tool, Helena. Nothing more. Did you think I'd let you play God? Existence is an accident. It was never meant to be dreamed. There was just dreaming and undreaming. For every creation, a destruction. Infinitely imbalance. It's
My
time
options
to
here.
end this diseased dream.
I you know what I hate? This stupid bullshit.
No, he's too strong for me. I can't help that.
Let's force it. What? What?
Let her go.
So stupid. Well, there's the undreaming. It's out of him now. All because I clicked 4 buttons. Woo! Oh!
You're not supposed to be on your own. You've been causing so much grief. They don't understand you. They don't understand that there needs to be balance in all things. Life and death. Light and darkness. Creation, destruction. Dream and undream. All things in balance. It's time to come home and to dream new dreams.
Oh! Oh. Combine! Oh, she's only got 4 fingers. Or he. It.
It's working. It's working. The engine, it's spinning back around, reversing.
Yin and yang,
reversing the
yeah.
instructions. The vortex is winding down. Thank goddess. It's working.
Okay, so he shut down the machine. Okay.
They're here, Vamon. Harmy's men, the rebels, and your men too. Deserters! Goddess, save us, they're here! How did this happen? Were your men not supposed to remain loyal? Did you not make me that promise?
I killed Harmy, but his men must have got to mine. They saw the tide turning. They were spooked when the tower lit up. Sorcery. They believe it's sorcery and they blame us.
So do something
That would be
about it.
logical.
What exactly do you want me to do? Convince them to change sides again? It's over, sire.
Everything's falling apart. Goddess, why have you abandoned me? I thought I was doing your work.
Why do I have a feeling that all the dragons are involved right here? Maybe the goddess is a dragon. Maybe Helena is influenced by a dragon. Maybe freaking Brian Westhouse was influenced by a dragon.
Led by the prophet, like so many others, that we believed we were acting in accordance with the wishes of the goddess. Perhaps the light will shine upon us, and we'll be spared. Or at least, we die with our heads lifted to the sky, redeemed in her glory, Vermon, we can walk the slopes of the first mountain, hand in hand. You'll do
Just
this,
bone
Vermon,
and get over it.
because you
Step
love me.
away. Just go off
And
to
you
an
wish to
island
protect
somewhere
me.
and bone all
We
day.
share the responsibility for this. We...
So stupid.
Tried and executed in ignominy. Her shame was too great. She jumped. She had misled everyone, including the commander.
She jumped.
I will let you take credit as the sole architect of our grand scheme, sire. I grant you that gift.
Oh, more saga. Okay, good. This is at least the interesting parts. Oh, poor Beard. Then she puts on her headphones. The song time. Song book. Strong strumming song line lyrics.
Guess I'm just a gust of wind, moved on quickly, almost unnoticed.
Why does she have an emotional connection to Crow?
Could easily have blown your defenses down. Could easily have blown your
Why does she care about Crow? Well, there's a couple things that aren't making sense still. Lady Alvane and Crow existing in the in-between house. She's April Incarnate, but she didn't know. She didn't have, like... I mean, maybe she did know. Did she know? Maybe she did know. It's very Dreamfall, though, to have a random song like that. That happened, like, several times as Zoe was traveling and contemplating things. It was this random song that played. It wasn't that, but yeah. Now give me answers. Oh, there's the mother... Utana. Okay.
Oh, my darling boy. I'm sorry you were caught in the middle. I'm returning to Sadir. This has been a setback for us, but we will persevere without the Prophet. The Council is ours. We control the army. We may not be able to rid the world of magic yet, but we can cleanse Azadir. We can prepare for the war ahead. I'm doing what needs to be done to save the soul of our nation. To save our... To save you, Kian.
She's got a little dragon on her belt.
And look down on us all. You'll understand.
That's right. You left me to die on the street once. I'm just returning the favor.
You think that Keon is also a kin of the white? Well, not the kin of the white dragon, but like a spiritual son of the white dragon? Maybe. Because we really don't know who's a dragon and who's not. Except for the fact that Erm's like, yeah, they're dead. I don't know if that's true. Wow, he died. Yay. 1 week later, okay. Hello, Keon. Who the frig is Lady Alvane? Marry someone so I at least know who the frig Lady Alvane is. Friggin' frig face. Oh my god. That's all I need to know. Please. Please. But we're back in the Enclave for some reason.
Their war isn't over yet, and there's much to do before Mercuria is truly at peace. But they've gained their second wind now. Their war isn't over yet, and there's much to do before Mercuria is truly at peace. But they deserve.
Why are we back here? Memorial of Hami. Oh!
Hami. I was never able to call anyone father, but if I had, it would be you. You made me the man I am today, and for that, I'll always be grateful. They cut it down, but they weren't able to drag it with them.
Why would he have a... Wait a minute, Keon. Why would you care about the dragon head above the Enclave? You don't care about...
It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye.
I'm not good at farewells.
It won't be forever, Shepard.
Perhaps not, but I must follow the herd before they're forever lost to me. I hear their songs every night. I can still pick up their scent on the morning winds, but it's getting fainter by the day, and they are farther and farther.
Shepard is Lady Alvane.
It will be when the herd returns to the Northlands. The world is changing, and there may not be room for us here anymore.
If not in this life, then in the next. We will walk the green slopes of the first mountain together, and speak of other things than war.
We will. I wish you were staying, Keon. But I understand that you must go.
Our war isn't yet over.
And neither is the restoration, but I can't stay, Keon. I know I should, but I can't. I miss my own. And I was never... This life was never for me. I'm not a warrior. But there was no one else.
Anu will step up in your absence. It's time.
It is. She will do fine.
You sure about
I'll ask the goddess to watch over her.
I thought you'd lost your faith, Keon.
In those who claim to speak for the goddess, yes. But my faith in her is stronger than ever. She guided us all to where we needed to be.
And now she is guiding you to Sadir?
I believe we have the light on our side, Shepard, and that our enemies walk with the shadow. False prophets, and those who follow them. There will be a reckoning.
Will you return with the entire Azadi army?
There will still be unrest, for a while.
So I still feel the goddess is Zoe and Shadow is the Undreaming.
The rest will join me. The Six were deceived by the prophet.
I feel like it is.
And their so-called masked council.
Yeah, only because of the Undreaming.
Even without the prophet,
contained inside of him.
Still pulls the strings in Azadir. I'm not sure we can avoid civil war. The Mother won't relinquish her power easily. It will be an uphill battle.
Then the sooner you can get there, the better.
I'm bringing Naane. She asked to join me. She wanted to repay a favor. I hope you'll forgive me for not asking you first.
First Liko? Now Naane. She can do more good in Azadir than she can here in Mercuria. And we have Enu. It will do.
Have you seen Elena? Anna? After last night...
She left. I think she needs some time away. But you'll see her again. I don't think she can stay away from you for very long, now that she's found you again. So...
Oh! Secrets!
Farewell then, Kian. Until next time. And thank you. For everything.
I should be the one thanking you, Shepard. For giving me a second chance.
That was all you. Keep Liko alive in your heart. Bring his song back with you. To his homeland. To yours.
I promise.
A secret. Hey, Morgan the Vampire Hunter.
Don't leave.
This war isn't over.
I know, but don't leave. We can't fix things here without you. And without Liko...
Enu as the rebellion leader. Yeah, okay, this is dumb.
You will.
Wait, what? Me? How? What?
You're the strongest and bravest person I know.
I don't... But... No, you see,
Now that's a flat-out lie.
Huh?
The others trust you and admire you. They'll listen to you.
Brave, but obviously not brave enough to actually believe she's brave.
You'll be fine, Enu.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is a utter disaster.
Wide open.
Goodbye, Enu.
I love you. I mean, anyway. Screw it.
Oh my god.
Goodbye, Kian Alvane. Prophet, General.
Prophet?
Whatever else you're going to accomplish with your life, and I'm sure you will accomplish.
I'm not a prophet, you mean apostle. Well, that was an error.
With everything. Go save your nation.
Why'd she call me prophet? I think they meant to say apostle, but they put prophet instead by accident. Hey, Ikram.
Hey.
Who are you?
Oh.
Where do you come from?
The Ether. I followed the songlines here. I walk between worlds. I'm Saga.
Saga.
Oh my god.
Thank you for saving my life, Saga.
I guess you could say it's fate that I ended up where I was supposed to end up. Not due to any actions on my part, but because the universe decided. The choices I've made led me down this path, to Kian Alvane at just the right time. Every action played a small part in saving his life. Fate, choices, I don't know. It might have played out differently, if not for the choices.
No, Pats.
You're welcome.
Without you, I wouldn't be here today. The resistance would have failed.
Perhaps. Anyway, thanks for saving the world, then.
I think our friend Zoe deserves much of the credit for that.
I hope she pulled through.
I'm sure she did. If not, I would know. We all would. She's...
Important? Oh, yes.
How did you know to be in the right place at the right time?
Does it matter?
Does it matter? Whatever the reason, maybe I don't want to know. Who is this woman? Her secrecy and lack of respect is... Does it matter? Of course it matters. You showed up with the medicine I needed. Did anyone send you...
It'll take a while to explain. We can cover it on the road to Sadir.
Sadir?
Capital of the Azadi Empire, situated where the 6 rivers meet the...
Stop playing games, woman.
I'm coming with you.
What? Why?
Because that's how the story goes. It's been written, and we can't change that now. We have a war to win. And then, in another decade or so, there's going to be an even bigger war. You'll definitely need me for that one. Us. You'll need us. It's been foretold, Bloodless King, for thousands of years.
Bloodless King?
Seriously, I promise
Bloodless
I'll cover all of
King?
it when
Was
we
that a
have some
reference
quality
in
time
Longest
to
Journey 1?
ourselves. Oh, and one last thing. You may not like this one yet. You're going to adopt me.
Adopt? What?
I'll need a name in Azadir, a surname, otherwise I won't be useful to you. No one listens to a nameless person, and it's not like we can just get married. So you adopt me and bring me into your family, and I take your name and become a princess. Saga Alvane. I like the sound of that. I've never had a surname. We didn't need one.
What are you
Is this
talking
really
about?
it? Is Lady Avani just Lady Avani because Sago's like,
And we should leave soon.
I need a surname.
Because Sadir needs you.
Got it. Yes. Yes. To Sadir. But unless you explain everything...
Is that really it?
I'll toss you overboard before we're halfway there. Understood?
I can live with that.
Good. Adopt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how did you get here? How did you know I was in the Enclave? What was that portal? Can you open portals anywhere? Why not just...
Everything. I pinky promise.
Light save me.
If that's really it, that's freaking dumb, man. That's lowering my score. It's just lowering and lowering. Oh, look, she's in a coma again. No, just kidding.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh no, not.
I promise you, it's for real this time. Do you need anything? Do you need water? The curtains closed, or...?
No, it's okay. The sun, it's good.
The doctor said you'd be waking up. I wanted to be here when you did, to... Well, to explain.
Did we win?
We're still here. The bad guys are gone, so I guess we did.
What happened at the end? There was a bright light, voices, and nothing. Darkness, and then, well, this.
I don't know. That thing that came through, it wasn't human. It tossed me aside like I was nothing. I'm lucky I wasn't killed. I tried to get back on my feet, but then there was a blinding flash of light. And when it faded, it only took a second or two, and then there was just you. No one else. I thought you were dead.
And Helena?
Gone. Perhaps that thing... Anyway, she won't be back. If she survived, she'll stay away. Too many people want her locked up. Or dead.
Whatticorp? Are they still after me?
Oh no, they've got enough problems on their hands. Your friend Sully broke the story. They've been linked to the suicide bombing in Propast, to political payoffs, to corruption, and their plans for the Dream Machine were exposed. No one's going to want to log back in anytime soon. The Syndicate's under pressure from the other corporations because of their relationship with Wati. The Eye is under investigation too. They've pulled their operatives from Europolis. That article made shockwaves. Sully sounded really happy when he called. He'll be even happier when he hears you're awake. Whatticorp will probably survive. The Dream Machine will not. And without that, they couldn't care less about you. About us.
That's good. And Reza, is he...
When Eingana was destroyed, DreamNet shut down. Wati could no longer control him. He's okay. Confused, but okay. I called him this morning. He's on his way down.
Oh.
So Reza was brainwashed by Wati. That's it. They literally just said that. That's it.
With that...
That's literally it.
Any other way.
Oh, he's better now.
Unless I cooperated, Wati was going to take you away. Helena convinced them to let us bring you to the lab. They believed we were working on improving DreamNet, while Helena was secretly working on our on her project, altering reality.
How?
Use entangled particles to affect the quantum state of Dreamtime in order to reshape the physical universe. Change dreams, change reality. Helena spent 30 years on this project. We were partners, but it was always her project, her theories. I'm not sure I ever believed it would actually work, but she was determined, and I...
You made me.
We did. I don't know if you'll ever forgive me for not telling you the truth, but you began life as an experiment. Our goal was to create an individual capable of existing in both realities, the physical and the dreaming. Someone who could change the world with a single thought, with dreams. But it didn't work. You were just a child. To your mother, you were an asset she could use and discard, but you were my little girl. That's why I left. You were only 2 years old. Helena had given up on you. In exchange for my share of Jiva, she let me take you away. I thought it was over. I didn't know she'd come back for you.
Oh my god, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. I've been holding it. Okay. Whew. Back to this.
There's too much to process right now. I can't. I'll need time. And I'll need the whole story, from beginning to end, all the way back.
Of course. I'm really sorry, Zoe. I let you down again.
Dad, stop. You did what you had to do to save me.
Turns out Dad was Cortez.
Exactly what happened. I don't blame you. Where are we? Still in Jiva's Mumbai lab?
No. This is the real deal. We're back home. Back in Casablanca.
Okay. Good. I want to stay.
In the hospital?
I want to go home. To our house. I miss home. I miss you, Dad.
I've missed you too. Of course you can come home, sweetheart.
But I'll be asking tons of questions, and I expect honest answers. No more protecting me from the truth, okay?
Okay.
Right now, though, I just want to sit here and watch the sunlight. I'm sick of sleeping. Sick of dreaming. I want to be awake.
Five years later. Oh boy. Aw, little baby crow. Oh, fancy clothes. I guess everybody got the memo. It's blue and beige, guys. Blue and brown and golds, please. Everybody's blue, gold, brown. Yeah. 5 years later, we are on a balcony. Thanks. Oh my god, look how stupid. They just pop in right there. Are they dumb? Oh, I guess I answered that question by playing this game. Are they dumb? The answer is yes, they are dumb. Very dumb, actually. Pregnant? She pregnant now. My god, that backdrop looks so bad.
Hey, you.
That looked so awful. That backdrop was like 2 JPEG pixels. And then the pop in of the ships. Epilogue, those who walk between worlds. Alright. What about the other guy? Oh, shoot. Here we go. A long, long time from now. Oh, jeez. What of the guy? Oh, here we go. Oh, I bet you I get to walk around as freaking Lady Alvane.
Every year, it gets colder. Now let's see if we can.
Oh,
put
Brian
some
Kavanaugh?
life
Or
into
not
you.
Brian Kavanaugh. Whatever his name was. Oh, lol. And they keep her freaking eyeshadow. Oh, that's silly.
Our bloodless king. He did not enjoy that throne, but he never complained.
That's true.
Not to me,
That's
at
another bit of
Even
discontinuity.
my endless teasing
It makes
couldn't
no
phase
sense
him.
why Reza's back in. It really does make no sense. Just absolutely no freaking sense.
I miss you dearly.
Dead.
Not a day goes by when I don't think of you.
It just makes absolutely no sense. Why would she get together with Reza at all?
My dearest Kian, I miss our long conversations.
And now they're just like, okay, well, Saga
One of my
is now...
jokes passed over your head.
Technically, you don't know Reza's the dad. That's true. But still. It's pretty freaking stupid.
Dearest Kian, not bad for a 7-year-old with no idea of what was happening to her and why she was having such vivid dreams.
This game definitely has no resolution. And the resolutions are just so thrown together. They're literally one-sentence resolutions. Like, oh, and this happens. Like, that's literally it. Like, of several words. Like, when Liko died... Oh, no, not when Liko died. When freaking... Could be Dr. Roman. Oh, God. That's so stupid, Morgan. It's dumb. Like, when, what was the thing? Oh, because we got the German guy killed. She's like, oh, and he died. I'm like, oh, okay. Freaking. That's it?
I'll leave them up. After all, Papa isn't around to tell me to clean up and bring them to my room.
Oh my god.
Arcadia, Crow, the Rolling Man. The beginning of a long,
This is definitely a very, very disappointing conclusion to the whole shebang.
brave Zoe. It couldn't have been easy getting caught up in events and wanting nothing more than a quiet, normal life. I believe her daughter is still alive in the continuity, along with her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. From what I've heard, she lived a long and fulfilling life. And I know she passed the dream on, or all this wouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't like this conclusion at all. Like, at all. It just doesn't resolve anything for me. It doesn't answer anything. Most of the stuff that happened in this conclusion, we already knew from Dreamfall. And then it was just like, but then Zoe's got powers and then freaking whatever. Whatever, it's so thrown together. I'm never playing a game by Red Thread and Ragnar Tornquist. Never ever.
Oh, dear old Hugsy. What's that, Hugsy?
I don't care. I'm sorry, but you wrong. Ragnar Tornquist wrote this game. That was so bad.
Now that my life's winding down,
what the heck?
I feel like
Chart
I'm
of
just
song
beginning
lines.
to understand song lines. But at least here they are, charted and documented. Someone may benefit from my experiences. I would so like to go, but perhaps I'll take one final walk along a winding path and listen to the songs and stories. Perhaps when the spring between worlds thaws, the frost.
It's so disappointing. What a horrible conclusion to the whole Lady Alvani mystery. It was so bad. Oh, there's the Talisman of the Balance.
I'm not
See,
sure
they
how
even
that's
changed April's
possible
face.
or how it ended up here, but
You don't know how it ended up here. Come on.
much energy.
Her chi is in this.
Chi is in this. So much energy.
Oh, by the way, hi, I am Z.
It's hard sometimes to separate my own memories from what I've read and heard. April's journeys are vivid to me. but
Yeah,
also
I don't feel like there's any conclusion here.
Someday, at the very end, maybe we will meet face to face.
Why don't you just go back in time and meet her or something? We already do meet face to face.
Someday, at the very end,
We know that you meet face to face.
before the cycle begins anew.
Before the cycle begins anew.
Thank the worlds I learned to play the guitar, or I might never have discovered the song lines. When I play, I see ghosts of old songs in the air, guiding me to paths and new worlds. Papa was right about taking time to learn the guitar.
This is still a big mystery, is this in-between realm. It's just
I'm too busy to call on the
they
song
could have
lines to
they could have focused on one thing.
Perhaps another day, when my legs don't hurt, the twin worlds became one. And decades of strife and unrest followed. Many perished, but it had to be so. Magic and science could not be
So
divided forever.
basically, we also know that Mother Utana's plans to eradicate magics never worked.
Been back in decades. New Earth reminds me too much of friends long gone. But maybe I'll pay one last visit to those who remain. Some call it Starcadia. But not the twin worlds became one. The complete history of the War of the Balance and the Reunification of Worlds. Volumes 1 to 13. I've yet to make it all the way through, I'm afraid.
Really?
I helped Galath with the details while he was writing it.
Also, no anything on the dragons at all.
At least Galath was able to complete it before he traveled on to the stars. It's an impressive achievement. That's a tale for another.
Oh god, please don't make The Longest Journey Dreamfall War of the Balance.
Like that one
I will not play it.
Everything just slightly off. It's like it was designed to keep me on edge. And I have... She came to me when I was a child. She spoke to me. I believe we'll meet again. And maybe then, the secret lives of
Stickmen.
paths, ways, and time is a spiral. Reincarnation for the house of all worlds. My one and only book.
The House of All Worlds. That's what this is called.
The secret lives of Stick. I'll sit down and read later. With a good cup. The people of Stark got a sneak peek of what reunification would be like with the collapse.
Okay. Not gonna sit down yet. Oh, yeah, light up your fireplace, lady. Oh, I say it got saved after I did that. Map of the multiverse.
So many worlds unvisited. So many universes left to traverse. But time's running out for me.
She said that there was prophecies. What the frig is that talking about?
I've kept track of all my travels over the years. The multiverse is big, but I haven't done too badly. I don't think many. People keep telling me I'm there. Oh, yes. I remember that place. And that strapping Coruscant farm boy. It was an enjoyable 2 weeks. Let's see. Oh, almost found myself in jail that time. Was this where I found that godling and nursed him back to health? I believe he ended up wandering down songlines himself. He promised... What's this one again? Oh, that place gave me a headache. There was something about the odd angles that messed with my mind. That and the wherever I put my finger, they're there. Oh, yeah. I like to think Papa found Mama in the end. And that they lived out their lives together somewhere green. Papa never gave up hope, no matter how hard I tried to convince him otherwise. If anyone does, I miss you guys.
Oh, her typewriter.
So why did you never come back to me, Mama? Were you really not able to find your way? I refuse to believe she stayed away on purpose. And I never really believed I've read her stories. They're beautiful. Why did you never come back to me? I could never write as well as she did.
Alright, we're almost done.
So one of my favorite worlds. Vast and beautiful. It took me days to walk there. Across... I probably would never have gone. Unless I picked up those... I prefer my worlds. The dead walked in that one.
Okay.
One of the Sylphan worlds. Beautiful. One of my older works. I've come to think of it. That was an actual place. I visited there to get in touch with my ancestry. One of my old... I won't mess with this one.
Alright, well, we've looked at it. Oh, except for the symbol of the balance.
Beautiful design. And it keeps the house anchored in perfect balance between all...
Nothing about the Guardians at all in this game, actually, as well. Not a single mention of the Guardian. Not a single mention, nothing tied together. What? Oh, open the window. Bring in Crow. Oh, gosh.
It's freezing out there. You should not have let me go outside.
You're a big boy. What imbalance were you thinking?
Fresh air. And I was going a bit stir-crazy inside.
You know very well it's not safe. Paths shift with the wind between worlds, and the song lines are fragile things at the best of times. One discord, and you could end up lost forever. Just like...
You worry too much, old woman.
Old woman? Huh? You're no spring chicken yourself, Bird.
Oh, Bird, me. I've survived worse. Anyway, time to dry my cold feathers by a roaring fire while I enjoy a saucer of sweet sherry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Be here.
You're not serious. You're serious.
I'm receiving a visitor, and she mustn't see you. There'll be too many questions. Questions I can't easily answer.
And who, pray tell, is this very important visitor?
I will tell you. Afterwards. Go upstairs and warm yourself by the chimney. It won't be too long.
After all these years, I get no respect. No, don't say anything. It's just don't expect me to come back down again later. Or ever.
I'm making shortbread.
Call me when it's ready.
All right. Rest your legs in your comfy chair. Teacup.
Rose loved to tinker with her creations. Now, where did those dragonflies of her? I'll make some tea to go with the shortbread later. After my guest.
All right, let's sit. Let's see this. There it is. Wait, behind her? That's discontinuity, you stinker freaking stupid people.
Welcome, April Ryan.
Why would you put... Oh my god. Wait, was it behind her? There she is. I thought it was behind... I thought she walked in and then walked out. Well, maybe not. And it's over. Well then. That was a thing. Give it about a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Good job, game developers. That you failed. You did awful. That could have been good, but it wasn't. I don't know. Some parts were entertaining, but most of it was pretty bad. So, that was bad. The conclusion, there was no satisfying conclusion. Awful writing for that conclusion. Awful writing. Bad job, Ragnar Tarnquist. Could have been so good. Could have been. Should have been. Wasn't. Man. Oh well. So I would say that for the Longest Journey series, I'd give Longest Journey 1 like a 9. I'd give Dreamfall like an 8. And I'd give Dreamfall Chapters about a 4. Maybe 4.5 if I'm feeling happy. But there was just so much shit about Dreamfall Chapters. So much. You cannot. I really am genuinely curious to know who actually liked this game. Genuinely. Who thought, this is great. This worked, this ended out great. First of all, this game had nothing to do with the rest of the games. You liked it? How? What did you like about it? What did you like? Liked it. I guess Morgan liked it. I know Iams did not like it. I am shocked because there's so much that was so lazily concluded, and there's so much focus in this game about nonsensical, pointless things. I feel like a couple of the books were pretty okay. Like, book 3 was okay, book 4 was pretty good, book 5 was... not great. We really need a season that it just goes away. No, I don't really mean that it meant to answer all the questions from the series, but the discontinuity in this game was so not good. There was so many things that were just wrong, or like nonsensical in terms of, oh my god, book 1 and book 2 though, so bad. The whole Zoe's got powers now, and she's freaking, you click on this, and not to mention the gameplay was bad. The gameplay was horrible. Horrible gameplay, man. Horrible. And like I said, I think the reason why this gameplay was horrible is because nobody makes adventure games, so nobody has experience in making adventure games anymore. So there's no good adventure games, so people don't make adventure games, so people have no experience making adventure games. So when people make adventure games, they're bad. Like, that's just the string of events that modern games have had on adventure games. So they didn't understand what makes a good adventure game anymore. And oh my god, I'm so mad at book 1 and book 2, wasting my time. Not only was it a waste of time, but it was irrelevant. It was irrelevant to the whole rest of the story. Ugh. And I don't really need it to... I don't need it to answer all the questions. But no mention of guardians. Basically no mentions of dragons. Nonsensical Zoe has powers bullcrap. Even more bad, convoluted song time, story time bullshit that happened in Dreamfall. They added to that, which was already pretty bad from Dreamfall. That was one of my big complaints about Dreamfall, was adding this story time, dream realm on top of it. And then not only that, this game added another realm on top of that, with song stream freaking sheet music land. That was just odd. And the resolution of all this stuff was so bad. But the thing is that I don't need questions answered. Some of my questions were answered, just really badly. Like, oh, by the way, I'm Lady Elvane. That was so fucked up. I'm sorry. That was bad. That was so bad. That was one of the biggest mysteries of the whole game, and I was waiting, dying to know what happened. Oh, it's me, Saga. Hee hee. I'm gonna come with you, cause hee hee. That's what the song lines tell me. I'm gonna make my name Alvane. The end. Literally. No way. No way. I feel like this game has such little redeeming qualities. And the voice actors were good, except for Zoe. Except for Zoe. That was pretty dumb. It was very dumb. And there was so many things that were edited. So the editor of this game was horrible as well. Yeah, that was so bad. So bad. I don't think they made him gay though, Morgan Le Fay. I just think that see, I didn't read into that as in I'm gay. But even then, Anna was such a bad character. She was so bad. And it made no sense. All the things that they added made no sense. All the characters were one-dimensional, boring, pointless characters. Every single one of them. Just so bad. Did you get the conversation with Kian Inu or Kian Liko? I don't know. I probably don't remember. Even so, I don't think so. Canonically. Also, by the way, on top of all that, it was also horrible the way they did this decision-making stupid bullcrap. Conversation with Kian and Liko is more apparent than Kian is gay. I didn't read into that at all. That does not ring a bell. Oh yeah, the whole resolution with Liko was horrible. This game's horrible. You know what? I'm changing it to a freaking 3.5. It's putting down. The more I think about it, the more horrible it is. The more I think about it, it's just horrible. The whole resolution with Liko was underwhelmingly horrible because of this whole, let's make them make decisions. So this whole tension between Kian and Liko was just like, oh, he's dead. That's it? That's what they think good ending conclusions are? Really? And I'm sorry, I ain't playing a single freaking game written by this guy. He rewrites horrible crap. Yeah, it's lame, Morgan. It's lame because first of all, I had the choice to have him live or die. Dumb. And his conclusion was dumb. It's just dumb. Just because I let him stay means you make the story horrible. It wasn't me. You did, because he dies now. The live shit was awful. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And the Reza crap was awful. Again, a sentence conclusion. By the way, he was brainwashed by Wadi. He's not anymore. The end. Dumb. Oh, so bad. So bad. So bad. Though there were a couple good redeeming... I'm not saying the whole thing was bad. There were some redeeming stuff that was kind of interesting. But again, the ending made it worse because it all led to nothing. It was the Firewatch conundrum again, where things are building up. You're building up story, and then you just completely waste it. The ending is horrible. Everything's unconcluded. There's no climax. There was no climax here either. Barely. The dreaming and the undreaming are combined. That's it? That's it? All that just to combine them again? Really? Really? I thought this was going to be some tie-in with all the rest of the games. There's no tie-in at all. I thought that was going to be like, I thought that was going to be like, oh, the worlds are joined back together now because of this, because of the influence of the dragons or something, and then something. So much, and the discontinuity was just atrocious. Atrocious! Trying to use different adjectives now. Oh, so many things just made no sense in terms of the things, the way that they should be. Now what? That's it. No end of credit scene either. Do I get any bonuses? No. Okay. Well, now you know what we have to do. You know what we have to do now. Oh, it's downloading something. What? Oh, no, never mind. And it's gone. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's pretend. No, I am glad I played it. I'm not glad I played it, but I'm glad that it's over. I'm glad that I at least... I am glad I played it. Even though it was disappointing, I guess it was still worth it to at least play it. But, anyways, I'll see you guys in an hour. It's a big womp. It's more than a womp. It's just kind of like a... It's the Firewatch thing all over again. There was some build-up in there, but the things they changed were so bad. I mean, kind of what you were saying. What? Like, even if you think it's bad, it's still worth playing. It is, but it's worth playing for me to go, okay, I will never, ever, 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 unless somebody else makes it and writes it, I'm never playing another game by them ever again. And I you know what? I should have had the red flags. When the first thing we did was nonsensical and awkward, I should have known. When the very first thing that you do with Zoe, where you're all of a sudden like in this weird realm and you're like fixing people's dreams and then you freaking have these weird puzzles and I'm just like, this is awkward. That should have been the biggest red flag. But it did get better. And I would say the strongest book was number 4. I would say number 4 felt the most longest journey, and book number 5 felt the most Dreamfall. Oh, so bad, man. So bad. With the decisions and all that. Dreams! The balance has shifted! Ugh. Dumb. Anyways. They killed the mole people. I know. Anywho, I'll see you guys later. Bye. See ya.